us going back and forth about ideas.
On. Hello. Amelia, you always don't want to do this, but we have to. Hello, everybody. We are having an open meeting despite Amelia's protests. Hello, Amelia.
Hi, Nicole.
I'm
See,
so
I'm
glad
getting.
that you're on. Oh no, we lost you.
You
Oh wait,
did?
there you
Oh,
are. Okay.
I'm I'm getting used to not calling you professor, so that's good. A year
Yeah,
later. A
I'm a
year
little
later.
professor now, not a professor. It feels good not to be a professor anymore, but always a professor at heart, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't miss the
Um,
days near the classroom.
yes, I don't miss college either. Um,
I bet you do.
no,
The
I
way
really don't. I seriously do not miss college. I don't.
you don't miss the structure, the classes, and
I just miss the ability to sometimes we could leave early and you had the days off sometimes during the week because you have to be at work. You have to go to work every day. But other than that, I mean, yeah, maybe and some peers, yeah, definitely miss that. But everything else, no, no.
well, I think it depends. I mean, I don't go to work every day, so it depends on what kind of job you
Stuff you
have.
have, yeah, yeah. I mean, if yeah, that's true too. Oh, and work can also get boring.
What?
I mean, like boring, like rigid, like same thing every day.
Well, I hope somebody from your job is watching. Oh my.
No, no,
That's
no.
what
But
office parties are for.
I know. And after hours,
Yeah,
I
there you go. The drinks
yeah.
afterwards and the gossip. Don't forget.
No, I don't partake in office politics. Neither do I partake in the gossip. I just go to work and I work and I come
Well,
back.
that's being a very, very good girl. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so
So the graduation show.
yeah, we should. You know what it is? I was thinking about it. I don't think it should be like a Yeah, it should be like a graduation show. Maybe someone that's graduating, what they expecting, a recent grad, and someone that's out there working, and an expert. You
Hmm.
can be our expert because you were a professor, so it just works well.
What?
Yeah, you could. You
Okay.
really could. Because it's
What
just a
are
conversation.
Yes, but I don't want to be the expert. I think there should be some people. I mean, yes, I have to. I'm going to email Carol Ruiz right now because I haven't emailed her yet. So she is our career counselor expert. Now, and we're just putting her on blast right here, right now. But what about our international angle with it?
What do you mean, like someone overseas that's recently graduated looking for a job?
Well, maybe there's opportunities overseas. I think people are not just keeping themselves to domestic, you know, um, opportunities. I think they're expanding, and we can see how it's worked for expats. People that have gone overseas, started working, and moved because we always are supposed to have two countries on at least for an Epiphany conversation. So
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that angle.
I think we should.
Okay. Okay, we could do that angle.
Have you
We
been
could,
missing what we've been doing the whole time?
we could do that. And then, yeah, we could do that and see how it goes. But when's that going to be? June 2nd?
Well, okay. First, do you have access to our calendar, our Google Calendar?
Let me see. How do I?
The Google Calendar you have never looked at, Amelia. You
I
cannot.
know. I
You
know
cannot.
that it's in my drive somewhere. It's
Oh my gosh. Well, I shared it with you. That's why I want to make sure
okay,
that
let
you
me look it
have
up
it
right now.
successfully. It's
Okay.
called an Epiphany Conversation.
Okay. Oh look.
Okay, because we're kind of busy in June, although I have not booked the first week in June, that Monday, June 2nd, because I have something in mind, but I haven't pursued it. But for the next 2 Mondays, I'm still waiting to call back for confirmation. I think we're going to do our next My Brother's Keeper that Monday, June 9th. But are you
Okay.
looking at the calendar? Did you get it yet?
No, not yet.
It could have been attached to your Gmail.
To my Gmail.
Well, oh, wait, didn't you get an email that said Nicola shared this calendar with you?
No, that's why I feel like I've never seen this calendar before.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me you got it.
I feel like you've never, because I think I see everything that you'll post. I just didn't see that one.
All right, let me see. I'm just going to go in and try to share it. All right. Share this calendar. It says that you're on here, but I'll try it again. Add a person. Okay, did you get anything?
Yeah, I think you did. Did you share it on April 2nd?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
So
it's
how do
been
I?
almost 90 days, or no, excuse me, almost 60 days.
I'm so
Never
glad.
looked at our show calendar.
Okay, but there's nothing on here. There's no attachment or anything. That's
Is there a
why.
link? It's supposed to be a link.
No, I have your credentials at the bottom and nothing else at the top. Just I've started a Google Calendar for us. That's it. Nothing is attached or link or anything. Oh, here's the calendar. Okay, has shared the calendar. View your calendar. Okay, now I see the calendar.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here it is. I see it. I see
On the
the
top right.
14th. Oh, I'm in April. Let me
Yes, on the
keep
top
clicking.
right, change it to
Yeah,
month so you can see my
yeah.
month.
So Monday, we on May 19th, 26th is e-convo day off. And then June, you have
Well, I was gonna
the
try to
Tiananmen
do.
Square
Yeah,
anniversary, China and Africa relations.
I don't
Um,
think we can do that. I think I mean I had put a request out. A friend of mine had hooked me into some artists that she works with a fundraiser every year from China, but they didn't really respond to the email, and so
okay,
it kind of makes me nervous when people don't respond because we need them to respond, or else
okay,
we're live with no guests. So I think I'm gonna like save that for a bit, but I wanted to connect with the Warm Festival. I was connected to someone in Berlin but remember Ruth, when
yeah.
we were done with hers, she connected me to a neighbor of hers who was attending the Warm Festival that apparently really is conscious of peaceful relations, global relations, and they have a festival around that. It could
Mm,
be out of turn, but I think it's important at this time, and I believe it's in July, so we would be talking to them on their way there instead of just back from there. Let me just get some dates. Oh, June 28th to July 3rd. And so maybe I was wanting to, just kind of anticipate what they were going to be doing there and maybe get some other people on, to just talk about kind of the state of affairs around global issues.
okay.
So, but like I said, that hasn't been confirmed yet, so we may or may not go with that. And the next week, June 9th, I was interested in My Brother's Keeper again, this time Blacks in Tech.
Okay.
And we have the woman who's on Twitter as Africa Techie,
Mhm.
and she blogs about tech constantly. She's great. She wants to come on. She's good for the 9th. And I'm just trying to make sure my guy in Silicon Valley is good for the 9th.
Okay. Is
And
she
then,
in Silicon Valley?
no, she's in Africa, and I
Okay.
have a guy in Silicon Valley, and then maybe get a couple of more. And on the 16th, a high school friend of mine, Barbara Gramont, has, I guess, a business, and she's a midwife. And I thought it'd be cool to talk about midwifery and prevention of child infant deaths
Yes.
and maternal maternal deaths too. Just Christy Turlington has been on that platform talking about how there's a lot of deaths here in the U.S. when something like 80 or 90% is
From
preventable.
home deliveries?
Well, I guess mainly it could be home deliveries, but just poor health care.
Okay.
Yeah. So clearly it's an issue that needs to be discussed, and I thought we'd have some great people on with that. And I asked Lorna Owens to come on, too. I had a conversation with her last year online. She is Jamaican but lives in Florida, and she heard about the situation in the Congo just a couple of years ago about the fate of a lot of women in the East Congo, how they're victims of war crimes, mainly being raped. And she started a foundation, Footprints Foundation, and goes over twice a year for about a month at a time to do some intervention work there, and also some work in reproduction education. So she's amazing. So those two are on board. And then I wanted to kind of leave that be. I thought it'd be cool if we went to like bi-monthly, just doing things 2 or 3 times a month. Now that we have 10 under our belt.
Okay. Yeah, that could work.
So that would put you in graduation in July.
Okay.
I guess we still have people who don't know what to do after they graduate. I think you talk about it every time.
It's not that they don't know what to do. It's just the jobs. What you want to do, they might not be jobs. So you know, there's a lot to discuss.
Career planning, let's say.
Yes, career planning.
So in July is when we wanted to have, let's see, if you go to July on your calendar, you see that it's wide open, but we were going to have our international panel of comedians in July, hopefully. That's when the agency that works with the comedians, the international comedians, wanted to book something. They just said July, just a blanket July. They haven't set a date, and I said I'd get back to them in June with a date so that we can possibly do 2 in July. So that, and possibly 3. I invited my friend Melissa to be a guest host. I think it'd be cool to have some guest hosts as well, so that, I or we don't have to do every one. And she was really excited about that. So she'll be up for a date in July. So once we get the date from the international comedians, then we have Melissa put her panel together. Melissa used to work as an investigative producer, so now you get to see her face, but she used to be really underground, covering the worst individuals on earth, bringing their stories to the front for a very popular news network. So I don't know if she wants me to say, but anyway, so she's really, really great at investigative reporting and loves humanitarian issues, so she fits right in, which is awesome. So and also is a neighbor of yours, I believe.
A neighbor of mine?
Yeah, so she lives in the same state.
Oh, in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful state.
You must be visiting the tax man soon. But anyway, I did put some dates in July. I put, July 7th, we were kind of looking at comedians around the world.
Okay.
Possibly July 9th. Oh, I put the report from the Warren Festival. I think we could do the Warren Festival early, unless you want to do graduation June 2nd. What do you think? Why don't you just get it over with? That's 2 Mondays from now.
Wait, let me just see if there's anything. No, because I need to, yeah, we could do June 2nd.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I mean, we have to find people, but we can do June 2nd.
What's this we stuff?
You're the one that has all the contacts.
No, that's the point, Amelia. This is for you to start.
Okay, I'll find some people. I'll start looking.
Yes, I mean, it'd be fun to have some 20-somethings there. I think that's more your crowd than mine.
Okay, I'll do some. I mean, this gets tricky because you don't want any of your ex-students, so how does this work exactly?
When did I say that?
I don't know. Okay, I'll find some people, some recent grads.
When did I say I didn't want ex-students?
I don't know. I felt like you didn't want ex-students. I don't know. I thought you wanted like fresh. I don't know. I don't know.
You could have one or two.
I guess.
Maybe just one.
Okay, I'll find the one person.
And then I'll invite Carol. Hopefully
Okay.
she's free. This is Monday, June 2nd.
June 2nd.
And then, I mean, what do you think about our international guest on this topic?
That's going to be a tricky one because you want the expat experience. You want an American that's working overseas, correct?
No, it could be anything. I was just throwing out ideas.
So it could be, someone from overseas that's working out there. I could reach out to some friends. The problem is the time difference. What time is it now? It's 6. It would
Well,
be.
yeah. Welcome to my world. This is what I have to deal with every week. It depends. Like, where are your friends? It depends.
Like South Africa, that's like already a 7-hour difference. So, like midnight, that might be a little bit difficult because then they have to wake up the next day to go to work. So there's
Unless
that.
we do it at 11 p.m. and, it's
It has
7
to,
hours.
like, yeah, and it has. If we're gonna do it that late, it has to really just be 45 minutes. It can't go over.
Then that's you.
I mean, I'll try. I'll try. Look for some people.
So it's, it can work for sure. So your only contacts are in South Africa, or maybe you want to think of some more then.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have to go through like my contact book and look. I'll see. I mean, I'm sure I can find someone. It's just the time difference is going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the beauty and the curse of having all the countries on. Okay, awesome. So then we'll try that. And, it's booked. It's booked. June 2nd, we're having our What to Do After Graduation. Now, you know what else you have to do?
What?
Is put together an event page. You see, so
Oh.
what happened by yourself, Amelia. This is part of producing.
Oh my gosh.
The
Okay.
event page. The key is, though, to make it a public page. When it says who to invite, just click the public. Because that's the mistake that I found out, is that I was inviting, like, our group, in a conversation, but then people who aren't in the group, which everybody should be, they would have to send me a request for an invitation, and it might turn some people off, because they just want to click and go and say, okay, I'm in. But if it asks for 3 extra steps, so if we just make it a public page, that's how we get past that. So an event. And then also, it's kind of horrible. I put the picture up on the theme when I put a picture on the event.
Mm-hmm.
It always asks for this, like a lot of pixels. And for some reason, any picture I use doesn't have enough pixels. So what I do is I copy and paste it to Microsoft Word.
Okay.
And even if I've left white space all over the page, it's on Microsoft Word, and then I just load it because you can just drag and crop, with the event thing. So it's real easy. But if you just leave it on Microsoft Word, and save the Microsoft Word as a PDF, and you could also save the PDF as a JPEG. So it's a 2 to 3 step process. But that's the only way I found to get across this pixel mandate, which is crazy.
Okay.
So if you need help, you let me know. But the event page should go up next week, or else no one's coming to our events.
Yeah. Okay.
Once you do it, you're going to be so thrilled.
I know, but then we also have to have a backup in case these people can't make it.
Yes. Again, welcome to my world. So
what's the backup?
You tell
What's the
me.
backup?
You mean a backups topic? No, I think you just have backup people. And that's where it gets kind of crazy, because we have had some really overpopulated hangouts. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's my fault too, because I was like back up, back up, back up, and then I have like 12 people invited, and then some start falling off and all that. But I think a panel. I mean, would you agree that the rock solid ones are usually just like 4 people?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, 4 people because I think that should be your max is 4 people because it's just easier. Everybody can get their points across. When it's a lot, it's hard to moderate everyone at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many ideas. That's why I'm glad fatherhood was part one and part two. I mean, it just gets crazy.
Yeah.
But there's so much to say, so little time, and the
Hmm.
reason I like 45 minutes, obviously, it helps with our people overseas, but because on YouTube, when people see our previous episodes, the archive, they're more likely to click something that's under an hour versus something that says an
That's
hour and
over.
15 minutes. So it's
Okay.
more attractive, just looking at, oh, how much time to spend on it. And 40 minutes to 45 is like, oh, it's over, and I'm glad I watched that kind of thing. So,
Whatever happened to the marriage one? You were gonna do a follow up on with the lady,
oh, for the single
the
mothers,
single mothers, and
I think we can
somehow.
still do that. We can do that probably in the fall. Now, in the fall, September 22nd, my cousin's coming on actually, Relationship Roundtable with Dr.
Mhm.
Rhonda. So she's a psychologist and talks about relationships. So it was kind of going to be similar,
Okay.
if we did do one. We could do one in July. It's just I'm just trying to only do one, and then Melissa will do one. I don't think Melissa will want to do marriage. She's happily married, but I think she really wants to do something a little deeper.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
she'd probably do bride abductions or something, but but not the kind of thing we were talking about with us single mothers.
Okay. Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. What did you think? Did you want to produce that one?
No, let me just see how it goes first with the graduation
Why?
roundtable. Let's see how it goes first with the graduation roundtable, and then if it's successful and we execute it well, then I'll plan more stuff.
Amelia, why wouldn't it be successful?
It's gonna be successful. Don't worry. I'll get the people together. It's gonna be successful.
See? Yes,
Yes.
I agree. So, so yeah, we'll do that one. And then, like, I think obviously we're going to take August off.
Okay.
We'll be up 2 or 3 times in July. But September, November, December all have holidays.
Okay.
So we're going to go on like 2, maybe 3 times. It might be fun to bring in, the guest host because, they have their own audience as well. That's what's cool about a guest host. It's something different than seeing, me all the time, which is awesome. So, so I think it'll be nice to bring in guest hosts. And maybe it does run, 3 times a month. But I think twice a month might be a little too little, but we're already going to have a holiday in 3 of those months.
Yeah.
And, we have things to do on Monday nights too. So,
Yep. Like the dentist.
yes, the dentist, the dreaded dentist last
I
week.
had I. It was just you don't understand, Professor. Like it was hard. The whole experience was just horrible for me, and my dentist is not the kindest of people. So.
I hope he
I
and she is not watching.
don't-
Wait, I have to
I
get something
didn't
out of
say
the oven. I'll be right back.
I didn't say names, so it could be anybody.
Yeah, but obviously people saw you walk in there. I'm just grabbing something out of the oven.
Okay.
So anyway, so June 2nd, you are up. Now, if you need help with, doing the event page, let me know.
Okay.
Um, what else? I think that's it. Oh, and then what do you think about the authors? We've had 2 on, Joyce King and Annabelle Gurwitch. I like the authors.
Yeah, the authors are good.
I think I like prepping for them more. I like reading the books and, talking about it. So my friend Abiola Abrams just came out with a book. She's the bombshell diva and passionista. She's great. She does, columns for Essence magazine, and her own website is so popular. She has tens of thousands of fans, if not in the 100,000s now, and she's just great. You know, she's a blogger that's successful, which is nice.
Okay.
So it'd be very fun, and she's a relationship guru too.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what it is with the relationships, is that we have her on, would have read the book, and then again invite people into the room to ask her questions. She's really great with that, and then she's also on some of these talk shows giving advice on these relationship shows. So she's really good with that. So maybe that's our relationship one. I mean, she just gives it, a little more depth.
Okay.
And she's more of an expert, on this stuff than I am. So it'd be great. Yeah, so why don't we do that? And that would probably be a good one for October. I mean, who knows where she'll be, but that would be a good one, because we'll have the relationship roundtable in September with the doctor, and then in October with Abiola, so that we're doing one quite often. It might be fun, and we'll see how the crowd responds, because we're doing such heavy topics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that wraps up the meeting.
Amelia, I don't understand why this scares you so.
No, it doesn't scare me.
Oh my God. All right, so you have the calendar.
Mhm.
We have June 2nd, and when are you going to put up the event page?
I first have to find the people and then put up and make sure that they'll be able to log on and stuff like that first, and then I'll put up the event page. I'll try for like Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Cool beans. I am going to put that on the calendar. Amelia will have event page up. Because we can always add to the event page, Amelia. It doesn't have to all be set.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll say by 10 a.m. Awesomeness. Very happy. And then, yeah, I'll think about the Warren Festival, but I really want to secure those 2 dates in June, and then get 2 dates in July happening. So it might, we're just slowing down for the summer. All right?
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, stay on for a second while we say goodbye to our fans.
Bye.
This concludes our open meeting. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, and please join an Epiphany conversation on Google+. It's a Google+ community. You're so welcome to join us. Come help us make 300 members. We're almost there right now. So, an Epiphany conversation on Google+. Nicole and Amelia, bye.